Hello guys, Mr. Chessplay here. I don't know if you can see me because I'm invisible due to some technical issues. So basically this is how I'm able to do animations in Bloxd. If you've been on Discord, you might have seen my post called Amputation 2.0. If you wonder how I did it, no worries, this will cover the tutorial. Now for those who haven't seen the demo, here's a little demo so I can see mode high. Yeah, so basically it's kind of smooth, but if there's more people around, it will be more laggy. However, it is interruption safe, meaning that if you interrupted, it will resume from the last pose, but before it was interrupted like this. So it won't mess up your body physical and visual appearance. Also, there's some key limitations. So basically, you can't have too much people with this animation. At most 4 people, or else like it will break because this uses mob spawning. If you spawn too much mobs, it will like effectively break. So now, let's see how I'm able to do this. First off, we need to install a software called Blender. I'll link the installation link down below, or you can just watch a YouTube video, search on YouTube called Install Blender. I only know how to install it on Windows. You know what, I'm just going to link a video on how to install Blender there. Anyways, so I just booted out Blender. At first it should be say unsaved, and there is 3 objects: cube, which we always delete, the camera, and the light source. However, we are just going to import them. So using files, we can use open reason because I've already done it, or you can go to the GitHub here, download this tpose.blend using this and download. It will take some time and it will download, and you can just move it to some place, or you can open it via this control. Now let's just open the tpose. You should see something like this. Okay, it looks intimidating, but no worries. You can go online and search how to animate armatures. This is called armature in Blender. So basically, this is the T-pose position. As you can see, it's not really T-pose, but if you really do T-pose, it's going to be like this. You're gonna rotate it with R, and you move it with your mouse. Pretty cool, right? You can do it with animations. So let's just create an animation right here, right now. Maybe I want to create a flying animation. Maybe when I'm flying. Okay. So first, I want this leg to lift up and these arms to spread out. So I'm just insert a keyframe here to get the location data, and we go from here. So maybe after 20 frames, I want it to be at here. I insert a keyframe. So now, as you can see, if I use spacebar to play back, it will just lift up. Now let's go to here because I wanted to bend. So first insert a keyframe, and after 20 frames, I want it to be bending like this. Now if I insert a keyframe, you will see this. Now it seems kinda not that really cool, but if we add an arm here, honestly I don't know if it is gonna be cool or not. So I want the arm to spread out like this, and this arm to spread out like this, maybe like the same. So if you want the same, you can just flip this transform. It's using quaternions, but you can also use XYZ Euler. But I'm just going to use quaternions because of its specials 0.711. Because of its special abilities to prevent locking. And this is going to be 636. But but be sure you don't really edit it like the XYZ coordinate, because it's very different from it, and you might mess stuff up because it's in 4th dimensions. Yeah, I think, could this leg lift more up? because really I want this aesthetic like this. Where is it? Creative like this. I think it's lifting more up, so I can just go back to 20 frame. I can just lift it a bit up, and I can insert keyframe. Oh shoot, I actually did 90. You can use delete to delete the keyframe. Go to 20. I lift it more up. Oh, but be sure you save as. You save as maybe fly.blend. You save as this, so that you don't really mess the original T-pose up. I think it's better. So after 20 frames, which is our entire animation, we will need to go to scripting. So basically, you need to go to my GitHub. I will be posting a link down below. BIGAS, meaning not that word, meaning Bloxd in-game animation system. BIGAS, BIGAS. So, and also you can like maybe copy the Blender script .py here. You can copy raw file. You can go back to here and replace the scripting entirely from here. Mine also have the already have the script here, but if you open a script here, you will only see a blank page. Now, if you need to see, you need to customize your end frame right here. So your end frame should be 20, right? We end at 20. There's no other things in 20. So then let's just make our end frame 21 because there's start frame. Now we need to run this okay, and then we're going to head to the save position, which is this. You can modify it as always. Mine is just like in the D disk. Now let's go right there. So I'm in the D disk, and you can see this animation data corresponding, okay, to this animation data.json, which is the right place to go. And you will see like these stuff. And there's only 20. As I said, there's only 20 frames, so it's pretty short. You can probably load it in one code block. But if you're trying to use like maybe a hello animation, there's more complexity to it. You might need two. I will show you how to load bigger ones. Okay, so basically we copy the entire thing from here. We go back to maybe here. So first, I'm going to initialize it from scratch. Okay, so fly out here. So first, we need to place down a code block to initialize our bodies. Right? It just spawns a bunch of mobs. Copy raw file. So we need to wait for it to successfully take. Now I'm just going to create another one. So let's just check if it's alright. So as you can see, it is alright. Now let's just create another one right here, which says initialize animation body, which initialize animation body. You can see it's becoming blue. And to be sure, we can clear all those animation bodies with clear animation body. We copy the raw file using this, and then we go back, place a code block right here. And by the way, this is a very annoying thing because of that animation, you can't hit through mobs. So basically, it's very annoying to just you can't break anything because you can't hit through mobs because mobs is a hittable object. Now, if you go through this entire thing without a clear animation, of course, you will be able to use it like this and then this. Very interesting. Now, to be sure, this is only very short because if I put this in here, it will cause interruption error and code blocks. So you can always you can always replace like maybe the block or something in here. But don't replace the node or the degree unless you know what you're doing. Okay. Unless you understand what the script does, but in this case, I don't think you can, or maybe you could with the help of AI, because actually, to be honest, I never wrote any comments. So if I click this, you'll see I become very fancy looking, which is pretty nice, ain't it? Yeah. This is for debugging, because I want to know how each block is aligned. Because if I'm just all blue, I can't really see anything. I can't really see anything, right? So, if you want the all colorful one, I'll be also linking it in the GitHub. Now, here is the most important part. We need to copy this into here. Let's just say fly equals, and use copy this and paste in here. Hopefully it will not give us an interruption error, which is nice. Now here we are. We need to copy the animate world code.js. We need to copy it in. We need to use F8 to copy it in. I already have the code, but I need to copy it back in for your sake. Here's something. Before you copy in the code, be sure to clear your body, or else this might happen. Which is pretty cool. It's like you're shedding a skin. Bruh, what the hell? I really don't know why this happens, because if I'm not invisible, the mesh will just disappear. There's two of us now. Anyways, be sure not to do that, because this also counts as mob entities. So you may need to rejoin, because there's a cap for that. Maybe for to lag, I don't really know. Now let's do this, do this, and do this, because this is cleared, right? If I click this out, it just clear my animation body. Now we need to hook up the emote. This is called flat, right? I go to F8, I scroll down, I say else if cmd.split. It should be right here in function player command. cmd.split 1 equals fly. Then I can just copy one up here. Remember to replace this. Okay, remember to replace this. Fly, which is our variable right here. So after that, oh my gosh, I just did the same thing again. I forgot to. Oh my gosh, I forgot to clear my body. Anyways, now if we like say emote fly, it should work. However, it did not, because I messed up it. Because honestly, I forgot to clear my animation bodies.
No.
Wait, what happened? Alright, pause right here. So I fixed it, yay. I'll also be updating my GitHub with the new fixed code. Basically, I just swapped something here, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Anyways, now you do the pose thingy here, and you do the fly thingy here, and you say emote fly. Okay, you're flying. You can fly now, but I animated backwards, which, to be honest, it sucks. I animated backwards. What the hell? So I need to animate again. I think I will just skip this part because you already know how to animate it. Okay. Backwards into the animation, the fly animation. So hopefully, yeah, it'll be forwards now. Yay! Let's go. Now, honestly, you need to pair it up with acting to make it look good. You can't just do it without acting. So every time I run, no, we didn't. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. So acting. I'm the greatest actor of all time. Yes. Bruh. I don't think that's a very good acting. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. Never mind. So let's just see how I do the high. So basically there's no high mode full right now because it uses the frames in high mode full. So how do you do the high mode, which is the basic emote, the most basic emote of all time? But it's 60 frames, which can't be fit in one code block because it will cause interruption error. I mean, it can be fit, but it will cause the interruption error because the list is just too long. So I'm just going to copy it right here. It says high emote 1, so you're going to just go high emote 1, just run it, it ran, and it ran, and then you can just copy this one here too, and run it, and it ran. So we know there's no problem in the animation. And then we need to combine them with only one line. High mode full equals high mode dot concat high mode 2, which combines these lists together. Okay, this is high mode 1. Okay, well, what did I do with high mode 2? What? Let me just copy high mode 2 again. Copy raw file, just copy like this, and high mode 2. Okay. Nice. Now, if we say emote high after we have all the animation bodies, and that we are facing the same way, we'll get a high. Cool, right? And the amputation animation I won't be putting here because it's fairly too long. Look at how many things I need to initialize right here. And then I need to initialize all these. So basically, because it's too large, it can't even fit in concat. Meaning, we need to split out in multiple emotes. So first, let's do emote 2, which is me putting my hands together. Emote 3, which me just, oh, sheesh, pulling my arms out. And emote 4 is just me showing it off. Yeah, the arms is a bit cursed right there, but I think I'm able to fix it. It is big ass 1.0 right now, but yeah. You can see the hand right here holding stuff. Maybe it will be very cool, but you can't attack anything, bro. I think I might be able to fix it sometime. Okay, so basically I fixed it. I think so because I used scale player mesh nodes, which just makes it that their head is gone because I didn't put any animation in the head, or else it'll be very glitchy. So, did it work? No, it didn't. No. Oh my gosh. So maybe that's unfixable right now, but if you have any ideas on how to fix this, be sure to comment down below. And if you want if you have some problems, be sure to comment down below or in Discord. And please subscribe for like more updates like this. Maybe I just created a better animation system like BIGAS 2.0. I mean, that name is kind of sus, but I mean it is a proper abbreviation. But Bloxd in-game animation system too. Anyways, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please subscribe. It just takes not that long time, but it takes quite a lot of brain power to do this. So if you subscribe, I would definitely appreciate it, and I think I will just make more videos like this after I sleep for a month or 2. Yeah. So, bro, what's this? Sorry. Bye. Bro, how do I end this? Bro, what's the ending sequence?